It's the most wonderful time of the year, and no, it's not Christmas, it's back to school. It's my favorite time of year. I mean, beyond school supply shopping, which I love school supplies. Forget the going back to school shopping, which again, I love buying new clothes and stuff, but it's my kids going back to school and me being home. I love it. I love it, but it's not as much as you think, because my kids are at the point to where they're home and I don't have to entertain them. They all kind of entertain themselves, and they have their own friends, and they have their own things. And so the summers aren't as rough as they were when they were younger. Oh, those were brutal. But now they're at an age where I don't have to entertain them. So the summers are fairly easy. As a matter of fact, I traveled with them by myself this summer, and I was like, oh my gosh, we can start going on trips again because you guys, they're getting older and more mature. It's so nice. But what I love most about back to school is I love the order. I love the order it brings into our home. I love that we wake up at a certain time. I know this is silly, and you guys are probably going, oh my goodness, but we shower at a certain time. We eat breakfast at a certain time. And I can tell you what time everything is. And I love order. I love order. I love that, this is what time Luke practices piano in the morning. This is what time, Jane gets in the shower. This is what time. And so I just love having that order. I love that when my kids leave the house, and my house stays clean, and then it's clean all day. It's such a wonderful concept. I just love fall, except for now I don't have fall weather at all because I'm in the South and we don't have fall. But I love going back to school. And it made me think, why do I love order so much? And when you think about it, you maybe hear the phrase that God is a God of order. Or he's, in 1 Corinthians, it talks about how he's not a God of confusion. And so he's a God of order. And so, it makes sense. It makes logical sense. And when we have schedules, I had to have schedule. I have to have a schedule with this many kids and a family this size. We have to have order and schedule. And then there's less stress. It just takes it out. And I know you used this example before, but we used to make breakfasts in the morning. Well, there just wasn't enough time, and there was too hard. And sometimes we'd go to make breakfasts, and I'd be like, oh my goodness, we don't have any bread. Or something like that. And just the morning, it made our mornings stressful. So we started making our lunches right before we went to bed at night. But then that was stressful because it was like again, we're out of bread. Well, it's 9 o'clock at night. I don't want to go to the store at 9 o'clock at night, or, whatever. And we didn't have a good routine. So now, the second we're done with dinner, and my kids hate it, make lunches. It's time to make lunches. But the second we're done with dinner, we're all still in the kitchen. And guess what? If we're out of bread, it's, 7 o'clock at night. I could go run to the store. Or, as we get ready for school the next day after dinner, you need this for school? Because, that's never happened after dinner. Oh, yeah, Mom, I need to bring, dry erase pins to school. Okay, so I don't know. It's just find what works for your family, and that's great. But I know order and routine is so nice, and it lifts the stress. And some people hate that, and I understand that. Like, I understand just kind of letting it go, but it's just, I don't know. I've just grown to love it. It's fabulous. It's so wonderful. And so to all you mothers who, kids are in school and you have a little piece. It was so cute this morning. My 12-year-old, we said family prayers this morning, and he said, please be with Mom because she's going to be home alone all day. And I thought that was so sweet. And I was like, thank you, but I'm sure I can figure out something to do by being home alone all day. So to all you moms that are now home alone all day, have a wonderful school year. And to everybody else, drive slow through the school zone. Stop, let people cross the street. And just remember, we're all in this together. I hope you have a wonderful week. Thanks.